got a little stuck, and I want to talk to you today about managing expectations. Yes, how to manage your business expectations, especially in the first 90 days. It's it's super critical to your success in business. Okay, so you can hear me. That's good. I always like to make sure before I get too far into the presentation. All right, so yes, today's topic is how to manage your business expectations, especially in the first 90 days. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Cecilia Morris, and I go by the tagline, I'm your engineer by education and home business owner by desire. I've been in the network marketing arena for over 2 years and over 10 years, And 2 short years ago, I went online to learn how to build my brand and business because traditional marketing methods just were not working for me. So now I teach network and affiliate marketers how to use digital marketing strategies to build their brand and their business online through my personal coaching business, while I also maintain my network marketing business as well. So if this is your first time watching me, give me a 5 in the comments. If you watched me before, give me a wave or a fist bump. If you are not following me, if you're on this page, click on following and then select notifications so that way you get notified when I go live and you can join in on the conversation. Let's see. I think that's it for the administrative. So give me a second to share this in a few groups, and then we'll go ahead and get started on how to manage your business expectations, especially, which is super critical in the first 90 days. Now, a lot of people, go ahead and get started. A lot of people think of this business as a lottery mentality because that's how they are sold on it. It is not like that. It is work. And yes, you're going to have to work. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It's just like anything else. And it's even more critical because you're working for yourself. So not only are you the boss, but you are the employee as well. And it's not a lottery. That's just it. People sell you on all you have to do is get 3 people, make a list of 100 people, and then reach out to them. First of all, I don't even know 100 people close enough to have their phone numbers. Let's say that first and foremost. And number 2, if I have to make a list of people and their phone numbers, that means I probably haven't talked to them in a while. And how awkward is that conversation? Hey, Gwen, what's going on? Oh, nothing much. How are you? Okay, how are you and the kids? What have you been up to lately? Oh, girl, you know how it goes. One day after another, and now the kids are ready to go back to school. I'm trying to find money to make it work. Oh, you're looking for a way to make extra money? That's not the way that I want to start a conversation about my business. So yeah, don't have a lottery mentality. It's not about you get 3, teach them to get 3, and they get 3, and all of a sudden you are a millionaire and you're skipping into your job telling your boss, I quit. That's not how it works. It is a process. It is putting systems in place. It is learning those systems so that way you can teach others. It's about making sure you understand the business so you can teach others, but it's definitely not a lottery mentality. So get over it. Number 2, you got to treat it as a real business, not a hobby, not something that you'll get to when you feel like it. I mean, you need to have a schedule. Just like I had a work schedule, 10 to 6, Monday through Friday, I have a work schedule now that I'm not in corporate America. I need to make sure that I show up and show out every day for my business. No excuses. Now, that's not to say that I don't take days off. Just like most people live for Saturday and Sunday, I live for those days where I'm just not feeling it. And I just try not to stay in that space too long. But you have to treat it like a real business, and you have to show up. If you have to make a schedule and put it on your bathroom mirror or put it somewhere where your family sees it so that way they know that you are unavailable during these times, you got to do that because this is a business. And if you want it to take over for your job, you have to treat it like a business. And then you need to know the different types of buyers that are out there. There are your instant buyers, and then there's your 30, 60, 90 plus day buyers. Your instant buyers are the people who are already hot. They're looking for something. They're just waiting to find that person to bring them that opportunity in a way that resonates with them. Those are your instant buyers. Like me, I think I mentioned this before when I went pillow shopping. I wanted a cool touch pillow. I wanted it to be size right for my queen size bed. I mean, there was a whole bunch of criteria, but when I went to the mattress store, I was ready to buy a pillow. So he just had to show me everything that met my list, Boom, sale. But how often does that happen in business? It does happen. It happened to me when I first got into this business. I got my first sale in 7 days, and to this day I still haven't talked to that person, even though I've reached out with emails. I'm giving them shout outs in our Facebook group. But hey, I appreciate the sale, and I'm glad they got value, and life goes on. But those are the instant buyers. I think I've mentioned to you before, it takes 7 to 17 touches, which is interactions, emails, before someone makes a buying decision, because you are building that know, like, and trust factor. So those are the different types of buyers, and you need to understand the process and the cycle, so that way you don't get weirded out, frustrated, and overwhelmed because you're not making sales. If you're just getting started, you got to go through the process, just like we all did. Number 4, I scream this from the rooftops all the time. You have to drive traffic. And you know what? I'm going to digress, because there was something in my notes that I was looking at earlier that was talking about traffic. It was the 4 myths about traffic. Let me see if I can find it for you real quick. You know, I'm the queen of note taking, if you didn't know that already. But yeah, it was the 4 myths of traffic. So I mean, you just got to buy traffic. That's it, and that's all. If nobody sees you, nobody's going to know about you. If nobody knows about you, they're not going to like you. If they don't like you, they're not going to trust you. If they don't trust you, they're not going to buy anything from you. That's it, and that's all. That's how it works. I'm sorry. Okay, let me see if I can find it really quick. I don't want to take up too much of your time here today. It might not be quick, but I thought it was really good when it talked about the myths about traffic. Maybe I'll make that my live for tomorrow, talking about the fallacies and the misconceptions of Facebook traffic. But you have to drive traffic. Hey, Felisa girl, how you doing? You have to drive traffic and paid traffic. If you want targeted traffic of people that are genuinely interested in your product, service, or opportunity, then you're going to have to pay for it. Serious as that. McDonald's has an advertising budget. Why do you think little you in Little Place USA, or wherever you are watching me from, why do you think you don't have to have an advertising budget? I like this, and I say it all the time. Suck it up, Buttercup, and get with the program. Drive some traffic. Once you drive traffic, you'll get leads. Oh, let me give you an example of paid traffic. So I had a webinar this week. Actually, I had 3, 2 last week and 1 today, which is why I'm kind of jazzy. Got to show up for the party, right? From the traffic that I drove to my lead magnet, which was my webinar, I've gotten 95 new emails that I did not have before. Wouldn't you like to get 95 new emails in 3 weeks just for driving traffic? Well, thank you, Felisa. Girl, I try. You know, I'm not, look, I don't do it very often, so I have to practice. But, excuse me, that's 95 new leads in 3 weeks from a Facebook ad. And I generated a sale from my webinars. And then everybody else who either watched the webinar live or watched the replay, they will get a series of follow-up emails from me, not selling anything, because once again, you got to build the know, like, trust. These people didn't know me before July 1st. So in the subsequent webinars that they're going to receive from me, they will be getting value. And that is how you build the know, like, and trust. And then number 6 is pick a strategy. When I say a strategy, I mean a platform. You need to pick a hub. Delta Airlines, I think they're based out of Georgia. Frontier, I don't know where they're based out of, but think of yourself as an airline hub. What's your hub? Is it going to be Facebook? Is it going to be YouTube? Is it going to be Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter? Whatever it is, do that until you get good at it. Don't be all over the map, and stick with that hub for 90 days and be consistent. I didn't start LinkedIn until December of 2017, but I had been on Facebook since August of 2016. So once I felt comfortable with my Facebook presence, that and only then is when I decided to branch out to LinkedIn. So pick a strategy, i.e. a hub, and use that hub for 90 days. So let's talk about these expectations. You are not going to win the lottery with your business, because that's not what this is. You need to treat it like a real business. You need to understand and know the types of buyers that are out there and understand the buying cycle. You have to drive traffic, because that's the only way you're going to get targeted leads. And then pick a strategy. Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter. Pick one, run with it for the next 90 days. All right, so I hope that helps you manage expectations. And I'm going to take it a step further. I am going to give you an article that I have that is going to tell you what you need to do in your first 90 days of marketing online. Even if you've been at this thing for longer than 90 days, as a lot of us have, you still can use this as a guideline to help jumpstart, restart, whatever you need to do. So here is that article that you can read. I am Cecilia Morris, your engineer by education, your home business owner by desire. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you again. God's will.